guys, Jenilee here from Big Balls Fantasy Football. Welcome to week 4, and yes, a Chicago Bears win. Oh my goodness. First of all, I bartend at this awesome bar. You should check it out. It is in Burbank, and I got my socks on. These are new. So anyways, I think it's the socks is why the Bears won. But we are here with Mark, who is a good friend of mine, and he's, well, let's talk about it. He's a Raider fan.
Yes, I am.
And so I'm just going to ask him a couple questions because our Bears finally got their first win of the season against your team. What did you think of the game overall?
I think the Bears played pretty good because the reason they won, they had no choice. They had to win this game. And the Raiders ran into a fireball. You know, both teams, it sucks. That's what happened, you know. The Bears won.
I'm definitely not mad at that response because he's right. The Bears needed to finally get a win on this season. It has been torturous. So just talking about your team more specifically, Derek Carr, your running back, Amari Cooper, all the good stuff on offense, and your defense is playing pretty well this season. I know they won you the game last week. What was something good that you liked about your team today despite the loss?
I like the fact that my football team, after 14, 15 years of losing football, is very competitive. You know, we're 2-2, but I got a good football team. I have to deal with this now. I've had a losing football team for a long time. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Now, when people run into the Raiders, and all of a sudden you look across America, you're going to see silver and black carving the earth. That's what happens. That's going to happen. If we have a good football team, it's just part of life. You all have to deal with that.
They're going to make your heart pound a little bit this season, I think.
It's already, I'm already there.
And okay, so something in today's game, what's something that you just didn't like? You're like, you know, come on, guys.
Really, we lost.
Just the fact that you lost?
Yeah, no, we played a damn good game. It was great. It was a great game. It was fun. Damn good game. You know, it's football. Yeah, that's it. We lost.
That's true. Losing always sucks.
1.1 play. Yeah.
Yeah. Losing always sucks. It was a close game the whole time. Us Bears fans obviously know a lot about losing this season since we started 0-3, but the Raiders were nice enough.
But you guys have no idea what it's like to lose for that long. And all of a sudden, I might have a successful football team on my hand. Really?
Go Raiders! The Raiders were nice enough to let us win today, or be supportive of our win is what I should say.
Your team beat us. Your team beat us. They had to win. You know, and we went into Soldier Field, and we got beat by a team that had to win. That's what happened.
But, you know what, I have to say, most of the time I don't like Raider fans, but this is one Raider fan that I've known now for a short amount of time that's pretty fucking awesome, and we're having a good time celebrating both of our teams, and he's being pretty awesome in allowing me to support my Bears win. So
I have no idea what she called me on her. I don't really like her at all, so.
So, signing out from the Hollywood Way Bar in Burbank, this is Jenilee. Go Bears, bear down. That's right, we finally got one on the season.
Boo!
Hey, it's Greg here at Big Balls Fantasy Football. We finally pulled out a goddamn Bears victory. We popped our cherry. I'm so damn glad. It only took us 4 weeks to do it, but we brought it on. I, of course, have Anthony, our mayor of TinHorn Flats, not Hollywood, up in Burbank, sorry. And what did you think of today's victory as a whole?
It's good to see Jay Cutler back in there because he gives you the best chance to win. Everyone was so excited. I don't want to say excited because he got injured, but people wanted to see something different in Jimmy Clausen. And Jimmy Clausen put up like 68 yards of offense throwing last week. Never mind the bus that just went by. But anyway, he put up 68 yards of offense, and that's just not enough to get it done in the NFL.
No.
People, I understand why people get like aggravated at Jay Cutler because he's a gunslinger. You know, he wants to. He's throwing the ball in there. He's gonna make like some bad decisions.
Well, let's be honest. Let me interrupt you for a second. Of course, today Jay, during the Raiders game, at the worst possible time, throws a pick. Right when the momentum was going, He throws a pick. What
Yes.
did you think of that?
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't too upset about it because where it was on the field.
Okay.
It was in field goal range.
True.
They were almost in scoring range.
Yep.
And then the defense, surprisingly enough, the defense has played well all season long.
Yes.
And that's like a good surprise to see. Because as Bears fans, if there's anything we've seen, it's the defense being studs.
Right.
And the last 2 years, the defense has just been atrocious.
Horrible, because
Awful.
we had a
Awful.
horrible coordinator.
But you know what?
Yes.
It's good to see an identity on the defense. You know,
We got a
You
few
got-
key players on there, right?
you got a few key
You
players.
got
but
McPhee, you've got Acho,
Oh,
you've got
McPhee's.
McPhee is
clearly
insane.
He's the one
Yeah,
that's
he's the guy.
he's pretty much the MVP of the defense.
Now, what do you think of us losing a few of our players? Do you think we were trying to fire sale it this week?
You know what? I like that because they have to build. Like the team they have now is not who they want to be.
Right.
It's not who they want to be. I get it. Getting rid of Jared Allen because Jared Allen was never gonna translate to the 3-4 defense.
He was slow.
He was slow. he's older. He's an older guy,
Yes.
and I get getting rid of him. John Bostic was a little bit of a shock because he's a young guy. He came out of Florida. He was a second-round pick. I thought he might have translated into something decent, but that didn't happen. But the way they played with heart today. They're playing for a city, a team, a coach.
It's
fine.
we got a Rams fan here.
It's good. It's good to see. It's good to see them playing again for something.
Yeah.
Whether it be a coach, whether it be a city, whether it be the team within.
Yeah.
You know, I don't expect them to do much. They're not going to win any Super Bowls this year. They're not going to make the postseason. But you know, just fight and in the history here's an interesting stat. In the history of the Chicago Bears, they've never been the first overall pick in the draft.
Nope.
Never
That's
ever.
right. That's
Never
right.
ever. And they're not going to do it this year.
No.
They're going to win some games. They might be a top 5 pick, but be smart with that pick. Just be smart. I don't know what they're going to do the rest of this year, but
I agree. I don't think John Fox will let us slide. He's not the type of coach that will. And when you have gas in there, and you have you have Vic Fangio in there. We've talked about it on the show many times. You have coaches now, and the coaches aren't going to make the team look bad. They didn't come on this team to embarrass the team. The organization put these coaches in place to finally bring players in and say, "Hey, we have this, system in place, and we want you to play for us." Don't you agree?
Well, in my opinion, this is what John Fox is going to do. He's going to right the ship.
Right.
It's who they hire next that's really big time.
Yeah.
John Fox is going to right the ship because last year was a debacle.
Yes.
It was either a Hail Mary or a swing and a miss with
Craftsman. Shithead, who's on the Ravens now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Call him what you will. It was either a swing and a miss or a home run. And it was a swing and a miss.
Yep.
And John Fox is just going to right the ship. It's who they bring in next that's going to be the real coach. That's what Lovie Smith did. They brought on someone.
Oh, here we go, Mr. Superfan here. All right, yeah.
Dude, the Bears are the shit because we beat the Oakland
Cholos. All right.
You guys do that again? You forgot to
Let's
press
leave
record.
on that.